Welcome back, farmers. My name is Otea Kibe, and this is the Agro Teller Show. The last time we talked about management and setup of a pig farm. Today we're going to discuss the importance of medication in the farm. We're going to talk about the prevention and treatment, hygiene, deworming, some vaccinations, and when to call your vet doctor. Let's start off with prevention and treatment. Now, it is important that your pigs are very healthy in order to get the maximum outcome or the best outcome in the farm. Therefore, you need to prevent every form of disease that might break out in the farm, and then try to treat anything you observe in the farm. Okay, first off, how do you prevent? You prevent by keeping a very good hygiene in the farm. How do you keep hygiene? In as much as pigs are expected to be dirty and wet and all, it is important that your pen houses are clean and dry. Every time they are clean and dry, you clean the poop as soon as possible, and if there's any waterlog within the pen, it's important you clean that. And when do you treat? The moment you observe some unusual behaviors, like the pigs being slow, or when you tap them and you notice that, okay, these pigs are not as active as they are, it is important you check their body, give them some food to see if there's any changes. And once you notice they are very slow, you check their water, check if they have been fed that particular day. And if all that is checked and there's no change, it is important you call your vet or a professional to come and check or test what is actually wrong with your pig. Another thing we're going to talk about is the deworming. It is important you deworm your pigs as soon as possible. Most people do it twice a year. Some people do it on quarterly basis. But us here in our farm, we do it every 2 months. Sometimes once in a month. But it is important that you deworm your pigs, and including your piglets too. As soon as you wean them from their parents, it's important you deworm them immediately. And how do you deworm them? Most of the time we use Vaccination, sometimes oil-based or water-based injections, or you can refer to your vet or your professional for more guidance on how to deworm your piglets or your pigs too. And another thing is the treatment. Like I said earlier, once you observe any unusual behavior, like them being slow, or them being not as active as they are, it's important you call a professional. How do you observe these behaviors? We know sometimes pigs like to rest, especially after eating. Now, when you walk into your pen and they don't respond, what do? You tap them. You tap them as hard as possible. Make sure they stand up. And then you can check if, okay, yeah, they are active or not. But the moment you see them slowing down than usual, it's important you call someone to check your pigs. And one major thing to look out for is not letting other pig farmers into your farm without sanitizing their hands and their feet. Now, pigs are very delicate, and most of their diseases and viruses are communicable. So for another farmer who wants to come into your farm, or a visitor who wants to come around and look, it's important they clean or sanitize their hands and feet. That is called biosecurity. Okay, this biosecurity has to be kept in check. It is very important. It is the keynote of you preventing any outbreak of disease or viruses in the farm. Okay, this is the best way to prevent it, and you don't allow people to touch your pigs or your piglets anyhow. It's important to keep people in check so they don't upset the status of your farm. So it's important you don't let anyone else come near your pigs. You take care of them like they are gold. Okay, Your pen house should be like a vault that you prevent every form of touch from outside. Okay, and if you have any other questions, you can drop it on the comment and we'll get back to you on the next video. Thank you.